City of Stevens Point Common Council meeting, recorded July 21st, 2025.
I have 7 o'clock. We will call the regular meeting of the City of Stevens Point's Common Council to order. Clerk Pagel, could I get a roll, please?
Morrow?
Here.
Boozy?
Here.
Lang?
Here.
Shuda?
Here.
Kneebone?
Here.
Steinmetz?
Here.
Burr?
Here.
Broderick is excused. Keemer?
Here.
Guthrie?
Here.
Christensen?
Here. And we have a quorum. Please join me in our salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, I hope everyone had a great 4th of July holiday weekend. I want to extend a special thanks to Parks, Recreation, and Forestry Director Dan Kramer and his team for pulling off another wonderful event despite Mother Nature trying to squash us a little bit on Saturday. There was enough room in there. It was a judgment call. We got the fireworks shot off between storm cells, and for those that were able to see it, I heard it was a pretty spectacular show, compressing about 30 minutes of fireworks into about 20 minutes, so it was a good show. I was born in October of 1966. October of 1966. Just 6 short months later, a young man won an election as only the 4th ever city attorney in the city of Stevens Point. Louis Malevsky Sr. served 46 years as Stevens Point's city attorney. He was defeated by our current city attorney in an election that ended in 2013. Earlier this month, Louis Malevsky Sr. passed away. I was talking at staff today, and pretty much everybody who was around back then, sorry, Jared, younger people may not remember Louis, but the history that man has, and honestly, the legacy that his entire family has left on this community and is still leaving today, his son being a current circuit court judge, is immeasurable. But everybody's got a good Louis story. And I was talking about one earlier, and I was on city council, and we had a regular attendee. His name was Reed Rochelo. Great man.
I miss Reed.
And yes, we do miss Reed. Reed also passed away a few years back. But Reed showed up at every meeting, did his homework, which is extremely important, did his homework, and we didn't always see eye to eye on the things that he chose to plant his flag on. But he always did his homework. He was always well-spoken. One of the great Reed stories I have was he came and he uses 3 minutes to talk about the Church Street underpass. And there's a sign above the Church Street underpass that still exists today. It says clearance 13 feet 6 inches. I think it's 13 feet, it might be 15. 13 feet 6 inches. And he said he went down there and measured it, and it's 13 feet 8 inches. And why are we lying to the public?
Oh my.
I gave him one of George Hansen's Sharpies, and I told Reed, I said, go dangle your butt off the side and change that 6 to an 8. He never did. But like that night, one of those meetings ended, and I was talking to Attorney Malevsky in the hallway about something. I don't remember what it was. And Louis was a smaller stature than myself, and Reed was a pretty decent-sized guy, too. So Reed was hot that night, and Louis and I were talking. Reed interrupted us, true Reed style, and Reed and I got pretty heated on the discussion, almost nose to nose, and poor Louis is standing right here. He stayed, in his credit, for several minutes while Reed and I argued loudly in the hallway of the courthouse. And then, just like nothing ever happened, he just turned around and walked away. That was Louis. So take a few moments over the next couple of days and think about our city attorney, 4th city attorney. We've been around for, since 1858, and he's only the 4th attorney. So our condolences to his family. He will certainly be missed. The other thing I want to talk about are plans. We've got a lot. We were talking about some earlier. Plans are really just organized ideas, organized together to provide us a path. In this city, we plan almost everything. Some short-term plans, such as where to place mailboxes while a road is being rebuilt. Others are more long-term, like our zoning or comprehensive plans, both of which we're in the process of updating right now. We have 2 plan-related items later on the agenda tonight. Every single one of our plans starts with ideas. The Saramore Park Plan started as an idea and grew and changed from there with the public input. The Gerke Plan is the same way. Our downtown and North Division targeted area master plans, same way. We just started the 2026 budgeting plan too. Be careful on that one. Tonight I want to give you some progress, update progress on some of those plans. One of them in particular is our strategic plan. Our strategic plan was just completed a few years ago. It was spearheaded by a company called ACS in conjunction with our very own Create Portage County. And it cost the taxpayers a little over $80,000 to do that. The amount of community input was significant, but that was the point, pun intended. There was a public survey for over a month, stakeholder meetings, a steering committee, and over the course of nearly a year, our strategic plan came together. peoplearethepointwi.com if you want to see it. With all of the expense and hard work that went into it, I thought it would be good to show what we've been able to accomplish since we've adopted it. It targeted specific topics like downtown. Downtown and riverfront areas have seen the creation of the Business Improvement District, a specific targeted area master plan, which is also available on our website, and the redevelopment plan for the former Shopko site. We checked off directives from that strategic plan, like multifaceted employment base with Century Insurance, tech jobs, retail, education, and even the service industry. Diverse housing with Northside Yard, Berkshire Senior Housing, and the planned workforce and affordable housing projects on the old Shopko site. It asked for educational options, and we have expanded Mid-State Technical College, seen the Century Intern Program downtown, and ODC to help teach those with unique challenges when entering the workforce. Our strategic plan looks at North Division Street's corridor and has another targeted area master plan as a result. The strategic plan calls for enhancing the UWSP corridor. We've got a project in place to add a pedestrian walkway from the campus to the Division Street area, and it's set to coincide with the rebuild of Business 51. Improving the cross-section and road diets are both goals from the plan. Taking down the lackluster Point Motel and adding the Banter Apartments, the Reserve, and now the affordable housing projects on the former Kmart site check off the new housing options box. The urban center and southern parts of the city include the creation of the Schrader Trail, the expansion of the Point Brewery, and the success of the beer garden as a gathering place. We've added 2017's train station into the vibrant park system. We've seen the creation of Mid-State Technical College's Ameta Center, the relocation of Steel King's world headquarters, expansion of Gamber Johnson and Key Mobility to grow our diverse workforce, completion of the Saramore Park, which, as I mentioned before, was yet another plan. Our strategic plan calls for a more walkable 15-minute style neighborhood. And while we may not achieve a walkable community, we supplement that with public transportation, multimodal accommodations like bicycles and the increasingly popular UTV and low-speed vehicles that are preferred by some of our older, less mobile community members. Having our police department in a more central location on Michigan Avenue allows for better responses to all parts of the city and takes away the danger from the more congested downtown, increasing safety for those walking or biking in the retail core. Partnering with the Parks Department for a safe and secure parking garage will further protect taxpayer assets, and still maintaining the Parks Department in one of our most heavily used parks allows for the most efficient use of staff time and resources. We've committed to 100% clean energy and carbon neutrality. The location of these two departments minimizes the use of fossil fuel vehicles to get the job done. We still need to figure out how and where to move the streets department to get the fuel depot, yardways drop-off, and salt sheds away from the Wisconsin River, but we're working on a plan for that too, as soon as we find $40 million, or another option comes up. Another part of our strategic plan is changing our zoning code to incorporate current trends in mixed-use zoning and remove the items seen as exclusionary zoning. Reducing minimum lot sizes has already added 8 more city-owned buildable lots, 2 of which are already in process. Our planning allows for our community to be part of the evolution and carries over from council to council and mayor to mayor. It provides some continuity to our incredible staff, so they're not asked to abruptly change direction every 2 years. Following our plans and keeping up on that progress of those, or keeping up on the progress of those plans is paramount to ensuring that not only was that $80,000 well spent, but the wishes of our residents are placed before our own. The strategic plan, target area master plans, parks plans, and, well, really everything we do is available online, most of it at stevenspoint.com, but we're always encouraging people to join us at our meetings. Speaking of which, persons who wish to address the mayor and the common council on a specific agenda item other than a public hearing must register their request at this time. Those who wish to address the mayor and common council during a public hearing are not required to identify themselves until the public hearing is hearing is declared open by the mayor. We do not have a public hearing. Item number 4 then is persons who wish to address the mayor and council for up to 3 minutes regarding a non-agenda item. Before we start that, anybody who hasn't signed in yet, please do so. The sign-in's on the white table off to my left. With that, item number 4, Andrea Olson.
Andrea Olson, 410 Franklin Street. I'm here to talk about the streets improvement projects first. Safety of pedestrians is a big thing for our town. That is why we are installing sidewalks everywhere. I understand this. What I don't understand is the one-size-fits-all boulevard width unless you are a church or a school that doesn't pay property taxes. The city can put sidewalks anywhere within the right-of-way that they want, but should they? I fear that the city is creating more problems than they are solving with this one-size-fits-most approach, especially for homes on corner lots. In 2021, Forest Street got redone. I hope the city had learned from that. I stopped counting after 10 houses had lost their off-street parking. Most of the homes on corner lots. This highly impacts the property values. It also creates unsafe situations for pedestrians because vehicles violate state statutes and park with a vehicle hanging into the sidewalk. The street was narrowed and the boulevard widened. Had the boulevard been 2 feet narrower, I think one property would have been impacted. Currently, Grant Street is having road work done, and West Street by St. Pete's. In the 3 blocks long that Grant Street is, 7 houses are losing some to all of their off-street parking. This could be solved. A 1-foot boulevard to no boulevard like St. Pete's Church and School have. West Street by St. Pete's, if the sidewalk gets moved anywhere closer to the houses, two out of the 2 homes lose their off-street parking. Fredericks will be going next. In the first block, all of the houses will lose their off-street parking, and then continue down the street, and about 40% do. I know the reasons for boulevards is safety and plowing efficiency. However, what is going to happen when more people are parking on the streets? Plowing is going to get more difficult. Instead, maybe the plows can just go to a slower speed, or at least the speed limit, angle their plows slightly differently, and then they won't be filling up the sidewalks, because I know that I've gotten snow in my 6-foot boulevard or 2-foot boulevard, but it all comes down to how the angle is and how quickly they are moving. Before it's too late and Grant is finished and paved, please reconsider the sidewalk location choice. Make the boulevards narrower to non-existent. This is a very, very low traffic street. It tees off. By doing this, it will keep property values higher due to having off-street parking. It will also help homeowners feel safer because it is keeping the sidewalks further from their windows. We aren't asking for no sidewalks. We know the city wants them. We are asking for a compromise and to reconsider the location of the sidewalks within the right-of-way. Just because you can use all the right-of-way doesn't mean that the city has to. My other thing is that I'm guessing I'm running out of time, but I'm still very against moving City Hall to the Ellis Street location. And I think that when the community looks back at this multi-million-dollar decision in a few years after their taxes have increased significantly, things will change. Remember, 26,500 square feet was total for the renderings in 2017. The city paid $420,000 for that Water Street lot, and now first rights to county if it goes. Now we want 46,900 because that's what is being guessed on right now. But maybe we should consider moving the Parks Department and Public Works together. Public Works does not have to be in that building, and utilize one of our other buildings that we currently have to save money, because do we want to walk in with low ceilings into a new city building? Or
Thank you, Andrea.
Great Lakes could be used still, even though he doesn't think that it's large enough.
Thank you very much. That exhausts the public comments. Any alderpersons wishing to speak? Okay. All right, then we move on to the consent agenda, item number 5.
I will move approval of the consent agenda.
Thank you.
I second.
Seconded by Morrow. Discussion? Comments from the audience? Hearing and seeing none, clerk, please call that roll.
Christensen,
Aye.
Guthrie. Aye. Keemer,
Aye.
Burr,
Aye.
Steinmetz.
Aye.
Kneebone,
Aye.
Shuda,
Aye.
Lang,
Aye.
Uzi,
Aye.
Morrow.
Aye.
And that is approved. Item number 6 is a resolution for the adoption of the Stevens Point Urban Area Sewer Service Area Plan 2040.
Move approval.
Thank you.
Second.
Seconded by Morrow. Discussion? Comments from the audience?
All need sewers.
What's that?
We all need sewers.
Some of us. Some of us use septics.
Not in the city.
Yeah, there's a few septics in the city. Not many. What do you got, Joel? Dozen? Yeah, we don't know. But there are some. There are definitely some. All right, hearing none, clerk, please call that roll.
Morrow,
Aye.
Uzi,
Aye.
Lang,
Aye.
Shuda,
Aye.
Kneebone,
Aye.
Steinmetz,
Aye.
Burr,
Aye.
Keemer,
Aye.
Guthrie. Aye. Christensen.
Aye.
And that is approved. You keep throwing me off because you don't do like, and Christensen.
I know. I gotta keep you on your toes.
Item number 7 is a request to enter into a sponsor-only agreement with the Wisconsin Bureau of Aeronautics for the airport current master plan project. The way it was explained to me is we have a project, we've got about 4 different funding sources, and this is just an agreement saying that if all of those funding sources fail, we'll probably still do the project. Is that an accurate summary? Thank you, Director. Looking for a motion? Yes?
Move approval.
Thank you.
Second.
Second by Shuda. Discussion. Any comments from the audience? Seeing and hearing none. Another roll call, please.
Christensen,
Aye.
Guthrie. Aye. Keemer,
Aye.
Burr,
Aye.
Steinmetz,
Aye.
Kneebone,
Aye.
Shuda,
Aye.
Lang,
Aye.
Uzi,
Aye.
and Morrow.
Aye.
There you go. Thank you, that's approved. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Item number 9 is to approve the relocation order and right-of-way plat to extend the Business 51 Reconstruction Project limits.
I think you skipped
You mean
one.
8.
Did I? Oh, I crossed it off too early. Revised right-of-way plat and relocation order for the south segment of Business 51 and Church Street.
I move approval.
Thank you.
I'll second that.
Seconded by Lang. Discussion? Comments from the audience? Seeing and hearing none, clerk, please call that roll.
Morrow,
Aye.
Uzi,
Aye.
Lang,
Aye.
Shuda,
Aye.
Kneebone,
Aye.
Steinmetz,
Aye.
Burr,
Aye.
Keemer,
Aye.
Guthrie,
Aye.
and Christensen.
Aye.
And that's approved. Item number 9 is to approve the relocation order and right-of-way plat to extend the Business 51 Reconstruction Project limits on the north segment between Franklin and Briggs Street.
I would move approval.
Thank you.
I'll second.
Seconded by Keemer. Discussion? Comments from the audience? Hearing none, if you're in favor, vote yes. If opposed, vote no, and the clerk will call that roll.
Christensen,
Yes.
Guthrie. Aye. Keemer,
Aye.
Burr,
Aye.
Steinmetz,
Aye.
Kneebone,
Aye.
Shuda,
Aye.
Lang,
Aye.
Uzi,
Aye.
and Morrow.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks. Item number 10 is to award the Pavement Maintenance Project 25-104 to Fahrner Asphalt Sealers of Wisconsin in an amount not to exceed $195,988.75.
So moved.
Second.
Second by Burr. I'm getting better with the voices now.
Should start doing
Comments from the audience? Or any alders? So the work is never done, is it? Clerk, please call that roll.
Morrow,
Aye.
Boozy,
Aye.
Lang,
Aye.
Shuda,
Aye.
Nebon,
Aye.
Steinmetz,
Aye.
Burr,
Aye.
Kiemer,
Aye.
Guthrie, Christensen,
Aye.
And that is approved. Item number 11 is a request for a limited term increase in hours for our electrical inspector, Cody Hoffman. There was a memo included in your packet for those who didn't want to read the packet and are watching at home. We had an unexpected resignation in our community development department due to a family emergency. There was an internal promotion, but that left us one person short in one of our peak permit gathering seasons. So until we get that replacement hired and trained, we're just asking for an additional 8 hours for our electrical inspector, who is currently part-time, to help out with issuing some of those permits.
I move approval.
Thank you.
Second.
Okay, discussion?
Who was the second?
Oh, Bert, sorry. Comments from the audience? Seeing and hearing none, clerk, please call the roll.
Christensen,
Aye.
Guthrie, Kiemer,
Aye.
Burr,
Aye.
Steinmetz,
Aye.
Nebon,
Aye.
Shuda,
Aye.
Lang,
Aye.
Boozy,
Aye.
and Morrow.
Aye.
And that's approved. Item number 12 is a request from the city of Stevens Point to acquire the property located at 1909 Cypress Street and 2 unaddressed parcels off Cypress Street with the parcels identified in your packet. Coincidentally, this is also part of a plan for the Water and Wastewater Department, and taking these properties is part of that plan for expansion. So
I move approval.
thank you, Sam. Alderperson Lang moves approval.
Second.
Seconded by Steinmetz. Discussion? Yes.
I've checked with our current city attorney, so I don't really need to recuse, but in full transparency, I've known the executor of this estate for about 30 years, but I don't have any interest in
no
what
conflict.
happens. But the suggestion was to just make a statement.
You mean only the 5th city attorney that the city has had?
The 5th and latest.
Very, very well noted. Thank you very much. Comments from the audience? Seeing and hearing none, if you're in favor, vote aye. If you're opposed, vote nay. Clerk will call the roll.
Morrow,
Aye.
Boozy,
Aye.
Lang,
Aye.
Shuda,
Aye.
Nebon,
Aye.
Steinmetz,
Aye.
Burr,
Aye.
Kiemer,
Aye.
Guthrie, Christensen,
That's. Aye.
Oh, you were going to say yes, I know you were. And that is approved. Item number 13 is a request from Jason Nguyen and Kirsten Miller, to annex property located at 1213 Torun Road with the parcel identified in your packet from the town of Hull to the city of Stevens Point.
My district, so I so move.
Thank you.
Second.
Seconded by Steinmetz. Discussion. I don't see the applicants or petitioners here. Comments from the audience? Clerk, please call the roll.
Christensen,
Aye.
Guthrie, Kiemer,
Aye.
Burr,
Aye.
Steinmetz,
Aye.
Nebon,
Aye.
Shuda,
Aye.
Lang,
Aye.
Boozy,
Aye.
and Morrow.
Aye.
And that is approved. Item number 14 is the disallowance of a claim by Suhyoon Bae-Damage to a vehicle from rocks. This was recommended denying the claim at our finance committee, and that was forwarded on, so the proper motion would be to deny the claim.
Motion to deny claim.
Thank you.
Second.
Seconded by Boozy. Discussion? Comments from the audience? Hearing and seeing none, clerk, please call that roll.
Morrow, Boozy,
Aye.
Lang,
Aye.
Shuda,
Aye.
Nebon,
Aye.
Steinmetz,
Aye.
Burr,
Aye.
Kiemer,
Aye.
Guthrie,
Aye.
and Christensen.
Aye.
And the claim is hereby denied. Our agenda is exhausted, and we stand adjourned at 7:25.
A video of this meeting is available for viewing on the city's website, stevenspoint.com/videos.